He was elected to be the front man of those job racketeering syndicate before the new chairman relieved him of his duties, and he made startling revelations. Now, the question is, what will rid our institutions of corruption in this manner? I mean, people who are hoping to get a job that will pay them 130,000 naira in a month, and they were made to part with 1 million, 1.5 million, even 2 million naira before they could get the job. And these people were swindled, as it were. We'll also look at what has been touted as Tinubunomics. We'll do a brief appraisal of the economic policies of the Tinubu administration so far and the effect on the economy, as well as the welfare of the people. The question is, what is the government doing to address the opacity in our financial sector, in our oil and gas sector, and even the tax administration system in Nigeria? These three areas will form the fulcrum of our discussion on these economic policies today. Ministerial nominees, 45 of 48 nominees have been passed, screened by the Senate. I would like to hazard a guess. But panelists today, I'd like them to hazard a guess on the ministries these gentlemen and ladies who oversee. So when I mention a name, I'd like them to look at, just predict where they will probably be serving. Maybe a few of them we'll look at. But there are some names that can easily just be coming out to us. So if you mention Dede Alaki, you'll probably be able to predict where the president should put him. Or if you mention Lateef Fagbemi, maybe you'll be able to predict where. But would you be able to predict where Festus Keyamo will serve? Okay, or Ali Pate will serve. Okay, we'll take a look at these people when we return. We'll also look at the situation between the Labour and the Oyo State government. There's a word that gives me a lot of worries when I hear them these days. This word, palliatives. I tried to check the word, and okay, maybe as we go on, I'll share my thought about it. But palliatives seem to be primarily a medical word that is used to ease the pain of someone who is probably terminally ill, whose end is close. You are helping him to transit in lesser pain. Okay, Michael is a wordsmith. He might be able to help. Okay, we'll back in on that one. Michael is here this evening. Hello, Michael.
Yeah, good evening to you. Okay. Good evening to you, and it's always good to be here. I'm happy to be here. And so Tunde Olawuwo told us that he just came back from Niger.
I'm sure he was joking.
I was kidding.
I saw him here this morning. I saw him yesterday morning too.
I wanted to ask whether he's in the 21-man government.
He didn't go to Niger. I saw him yesterday morning. The fathers will have gone with more than Lagos. I don't think he had gone beyond Lagos. All right, so thank you for coming, Michael. We appreciate you for being here. And as you've heard his voice, Tunde Olawuwo is also joining us this evening. Hello, Tunde.
Hello, Seun, Michael, and of course to Tunde Onokoya. I'm happy to be here.
Good. And Tunde Onokoya is also coming in now. Hello, Tunde.
Yeah, good evening to you and listeners out there. It's good to be here again.
Great. So let's kick off.
Let's hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Where are you going to run to?
Last person will do that.
You know where
did he find him? Himself?
With those 3 words.
Okay. Michael, the word palliative, I do not like to hear the word anymore.
Yes, but
it has a connotation for me that is negative.
Yes, the word palliative is negative. Essentially, it has to do with first aid or something that you receive while waiting for the main thing, something that they just give you. For instance, someone who is terminally ill.
Listen to this, Michael. A medicine or form of medical care that relieves symptoms without dealing with the cause of the condition.
That's basically what it means. So it means that someone is terminally sick, for instance, is on the throes of death, and they're just giving that person something to keep him going until the bell rings.
The eventuality.
Yeah.
You see, and that's meaning is an action that is intended to alleviate a problem without addressing the underlying cause.
Yeah. So
then you stop using this word, really.
Because we have been misusing the word, really. That's it. But maybe
we have not been misusing the word, Michael. You think that I just feel that we should stop using it. What it transmits to me, I mean, this
we
is
have been
personal.
using it succinctly.
Succinctly.
Very correct.
It is the real thing.
Okay, so
Tell me about it in your mind.
It's simple. What we have used, the things that have been considered palliatives so far, and I think this word reared its head during
COVID-19, yes.
And what was done, what it has always or continuously been used for, has been absolutely what it was meant to do. Government has never at any point in time promised us that these things they want to do is to solve any problem.
Or to address the issue.
This thing is just to, make it easier for people to cope with the, dare I use the word now, on ending suffering that the people are going through.
Wow.
And that's the best way I can think of it right now.
Olatunbosun, maybe you can make a sense of it.
Well, I'm in between, but I also don't think that we've been using it correctly, because when our idea of palliatives in this part of the world, which we have been seeing from the COVID years up to this moment, is when government says, okay, we are releasing this grant, we are releasing some money, or we are providing some buses, but they fall far short of what real palliatives should be. For instance, oftentimes they talk about civil servants. We are providing buses. I mean, with all due respect, the civil servants, they are doing a great job. We know that they are basically responsible for policy execution, in government. But the truth is that they are not the only one in the society. So it sounds like a lazy approach to governance whenever there's a problem, and then all you are talking about is, I will do this for the civil servant. They are not even the majority.
No.
I don't
they're
think
not the majority.
Are they the majority, really? No, they're not.
They are less than, in Oyo State, for instance, they are less than 100,000.
Yeah.
The civil servants and pensioners.
60,000.
Civil servants.
The vast majority of our
pensioners.
workforce is in the informal sector.
Yes.
Let's look at our reality.
And then number two is that even when you talk about civil servants, oftentimes you are talking about those who work in the secretariat. For instance, if you say I'm providing buses, what you and I know is that you're saying I will station some buses here that will take you from wherever they are to the secretariat. Are those the only civil servants?
You see,
what about those who work in schools, in other government offices? Are they also covered in this? So, for me, I think that our idea of palliatives is largely cosmetic.
I like the word. I like that word very well.
I think we're playing to. I think government at all levels has continuously done this, playing to the gallery. Let's come back to the reality on ground. We know that if elections are going to be conducted, for example, in this state, one of the things that any government will hold on to is that I've been paying civil servants salary. Because they feel, and this is us just looking at it from the reality, the assumption is that once you make civil servants happy, the society is happy. In fact, the idea is that if you want to collapse the economy of the state, don't pay civil servants and the economy will collapse. So with all of these ideas and, let's say, tested assumptions, let me use it that way, in their head, they feel they are doing the right things.
Yes, but does it translate to real development? in the society. I am not saying don't pay civil servants. By all means, you should pay anybody that has worked.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that it is not enough. As a matter of fact, it is not even close to what is supposed to be the most important metric in measuring whether you have been successful in governance or not.
But I'm sure that if you move into the balance, into the political sphere, for example, you will hear things like, if we give more to the civil servants, it will trickle down into society.
Wow.
It is anomalous.
Yes, it is an anomaly. See, where I'm coming from is that, yes, it is an anomaly. It is not the way it is supposed to be. But that has been the approach for decades.
Okay, so I mean, that's why I asked us to interrogate that word. Maybe we'll find a way to interrogate the word yet again. I love the conversation and where it dripped into. But let's key into the issue that we have. The corruption in our public institution is what I want to quickly talk about. We are live, by the way, we are live on YouTube. You can join us on YouTube. You see gentlemen's faces and you're able to come, bring up conversations with them. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this matter as we raise them. Before we go for the commercial break, let's talk about this corruption thing. I'm sure you've heard the story, and I don't want to repeat the story, but here are people paying for job employment in the Federal Civil Service. That's Federal Character Commission to be precise. And then you look at these syndicates. And the one that got me really very sad was the fact that IPPIS is said to be fingered here and being compromised. I mean, that was one laudable thing that we thought was going to eliminate what they call ghost workers. But now we have IPPIS being fingered here. A desk officer of IPPIS is the one who was caught in this trouble. So, Michael, let me start from you. And very briefly, what do you say about this?
So, number one, I don't find it strange that the IPPIS desk officer is being accused of fixing, employment and running a racket and engaging in racketeering, job racketeering, and all that. It's always been there, even at the subnational level. As far back as 7-8 years ago, I knew of someone who was looking for 60,000 naira to pay to get civil service job in Oyo State. So it's not something strange in this country. What I find strange, however, is that successive governments that have mouthed, plugging loopholes and fighting corruption, have always done the actual words, maybe reflected the actual word of the word mouthing. They've always been talking and no action. If you want to employ people, you don't need persons to, for instance, the last recruitment done by your state government, even though it was relatively transparent, I was querying when Tescom employed people in Oyo State, I was querying the fact that you had to, so first they said download the form. Oh, that was beautiful. I thought that was it. And then go and submit the form personally. Then that is where you have problem. I thought that downloading the form online already, filling the form online and submitting the form online would have done the job. So if you continue to make humans important in recruitment process, you will never be able to eliminate the corruption because we are human beings. Human beings are always human beings. We always see opening the door as, favor. See, when you go to ATMs, particularly in the evenings or weekends, what do you see? Even the security guys at banks, you see that they are always ultra nice. What does that tell you? So once you withdraw money,
it's not good to be polite. They just do their job.
I like your question. You are asking the question innocently. And the point is
that corruption.
I don't know. I mean, the guy was just being polite to say, "Good evening, sir. How are you, sir?"
Be very nice.
Yeah, Baba.
He's just being nice.
And then
is that corruption?
And then after withdrawing the money, now say,
yes.
Yes.
He has not said anything.
So wishing you well after the transaction.
Michael, he has not said anything.
Exactly what is wrong in that.
He has not said anything.
I've not said anything is wrong with it.
No, I mean,
it's suggestive.
You alluded.
It's suggestive of what?
So you caught me there. But what I'm saying essentially is that you see, when you allow humans to run a system rather than a system run itself. You allow people to bring their personalities
into it. Okay, so I got it.
And that is where you get corruption into it.
Tunde Olawuwo.
Yes, I agree with Michael. Another side to also look at this very unfortunate development is that as a society, I think we also need to introspect. If indeed we are against corruption, or we just don't like it when it's not one of ours. Because you see, almost everywhere you turn, this is what you see. I saw like a press briefing yesterday by a Muslim group in Lagos, tackling Governor Sanwo-Olu.
Yeah. Because of the number of commissioners.
Yes.
The Muslim numbers versus the Christian numbers. And
it sent a message to me, because that's what happens everywhere. Whether it's the Muslims or the Christians, or we play identity politics. We also, so when, quote and unquote, somebody you say one of us has been put in a position, and then you become very happy about it. It is okay to be happy for somebody who has been duly recognized or given, something important to do. But you see, in this part, it doesn't end there. You saw the ministerial nominee who was speaking in tongue, when her name came out. And I was asking myself, what was that about? I hope that it's about our excitement
to serve the people.
So that's where it starts from. We have so many. I think it was Senator Ali Ndume who, rose up during one of their sessions that maybe we need to solidify our laws around unexplained wealth. Because you see, this idea of being innocent until proven guilty, should it apply in all situations? When you have somebody that that this person's legitimate earnings should not afford him or her certain things, but the person is blowing wealth
everywhere.
But because you have not been able to catch the person red-handed, the law is unable to do anything about it. I think we need to start looking at this. I mean, somebody who is a level 12 or level 15 officer who is educating 2 of his children abroad. You start to ask questions. How is
the laws doing?
Blessings.
But you see, that's where the law is. And everybody around you, immediately you find yourself somewhere, they're already placing certain expectations on you.
Yeah.
So it's a burden that also pushes people into corruption. So we need to generally introspect.
In 1 minute, but I want to look at. He brought in the area of religion, and I want to look at it.
You see, the issue
briefly.
I have.
That woman, Muhida Dankaka, I don't know whether I saw the video. She held on to Quran and she began to swear and curse herself.
Yes.
What was the meaning of that drama?
Okay, I'll look at it from 2 perspectives. Number one, Tunde needs to understand first that everything he just tackled now is prayer points. Of unexplained wealth. Bring it my way. Wow. Unimaginable wealth. These are prayer points. What are you talking about? So these are prayer points that you are attacking in public. So I don't understand what you are trying to do, but this.
Bolu is talking about
Ronaldo. Ronaldo is legit.
Yes. He's sweating every week.
The person that does not play football is saying, I want that kind of money too.
If you don't want the kind of job a guy is doing.
So you get. So unexplained wealth is a prayer point for some people. So if you look at it from the religion, religion these days is a totally different ballgame. However, the lady held on to the Quran, and if we want to come at that from the religious perspective, it is actually a sin in Islam to swear by the Quran. It's actually not accepted. You cannot swear by the Quran. You are not allowed to. So the fact that you are doing that also suggests
What
that.
about oath of office by the Quran?
Oh, you notice that the oath of office, they simply place their hands on the Quran. They don't swear by the Quran. They say, "So help me God," at the end of the day.
Is that not too?
No. You see, well, when somebody says, "This is the Quran I'm holding in my hand," no, that's not how it works. So
it's actually not.
It's actually not acceptable. It's un-Islamic to do that in the first place. So whomever chooses that either knows enough to just use that as a charade, or is ignorant of even the tenets of the religion that they are
I
practicing.
don't think the person is ignorant.
So it may just
It
be
is optics. It naturally
So
binds some people to your side.
Yes.
exactly.
Because
The same thing Emefiele was trying to do.
Because somebody called us yesterday morning, or somebody called, I think it was Chacha this morning, and said, I'm a Muslim, I believe in that woman.
No.
She couldn't have sworn by Quran.
That's
And
what
she
I'm
was
saying,
saying the
that the
truth.
person was not
Somebody called.
So it's optics, and the person he got the objective.
Yeah, let's go for a commercial break. We'll return and we want to hear your voice about these. Stay with us.
Splash FM 105.5.
This place is rocking and rumbling. Disbelieving.
This thing not be just game, not live. E go carry person up and down. Sometimes e go make you laugh. Sometimes e go make you sound person. E go totori your body. E go charge your body. Everywhere go soft. Now the new football season, GoTV don arrange to summer you all the better ball for Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, Premier League, FA Cup, and all the UEFA games wey carry weight. And Bobby, rush now go collect your own GoTV decoder wey carry 1 month free max subscription for only 9,900 naira. Make yourself balance for front chair. Take enjoy the new football season because now good football we dey talk so.
From his wildest dream.
GoTV, love it.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Kola ọ̀rẹ́ mi, wetin do you?
Kunle, this fuel matter tire me.
Shebi I tell you say I just buy TVS HLS Okada with Ajo money. Now I no dey worry again about fuel because TVS HLS Okada no dey chop fuel at all. With shikini fuel, I dey work plenty. Now I dey give Mama Risika better money for soup. TVS even dash me 1 full carton of spaghetti when I buy my TVS HLS Okada.
Joy, them say they dash person spaghetti for this kind time.
Dey there. On top say TVS HLS na baba for Okada. TVS go still sama you 1 free carton of spaghetti for every TVS HLS 125, HLS EX, even HLS KS Okada where you buy from any of their dealer office this period.
Run go any TVS dealer today. Make yourself begin the jolly.
You're about to close the deal of a lifetime, and suddenly, your phone goes off because your battery is low. There's a hot gist in town, and just when you're about to hear it, your smartphone disappoints you. Oh, not again. Even worse, you're about to get that yes, but they can't reach you. No smartphone guarantees you your dream like the itel P40. With just 1 charge of its mega 6000 mAh battery, power is yours for 3 days. Also get 5GB from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy itel P40 and activate it with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 to get this offer. itel P40, 1 charge for 3 days.
Welcome, Daddy. What would you like to have?
Give me afang and the correct swallow.
How about you, Auntie? Egusi and the better swallow. You call my sister Mengjeda and the correct swallow, right?
You know what's up. Golden Penny Semovita.
That's right. Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Now that you have finished SS3 exams, what's next? Enroll for A-level program at OBMS Cambridge Advanced Level College, Total Garden, Ibadan for Cambridge A-level or JUPEP A-level program. It is your best option for admission into 200 level in Nigerian universities or admission to overseas universities. OBMS A-level college is known for excellent teaching, outstanding results, affordable fees, moral and spiritual development of students, and conducive boarding facilities. At OBMS A-level college, we also offer SAT, TOEFL, IELTS, GCE, UTME, and post-UTME coaching. For more information, visit our new complex along Total Garden NTA Road, Ibadan. Website www.obmsng.com. Contact us on 0803-386-1091 and 0803-303-9588. OBMS A-level college. Excellence through integrity.
Cowbellpedia is back with more subjects and more entertainment, and up to 100 million naira worth of prizes, scholarships, and cowbell products. Introducing the new quiz master, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, and your host, the stunning Linda Ejiofor. Watch 14 weeks of pure genius on Africa Magic, NTA, and TVC. Cowbellpedia. So good, so smart.
Ọ̀rẹ́, ojú ti rí tó pẹ̀lú wàhálà owó bí apèrèsọ́kọ̀ ṣe ń pariwo.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, wọlé pẹ̀lú change ẹ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyálọ́jà náà máa pariwo.
Ẹ dákun, owó yín ti ya yín lè gbà.
Àwọn ará ilé ìtajà ńlá náà máa sọ fún ẹ.
Ọ̀gá, kò sí change, ẹ fi mú súwìtì.
Nígbà tó bá tún wá rí iṣu tàbí ẹja yíyan tó ti ń pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ tipẹ́.
Óò, mi mú àpamọ́wọ́ mi dání ṣá.
Kò yẹ kílé ayé le tó bá wọn. Òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lo Momo láti fi sanwó fún gbogbo nǹkan. Pé *671# lórí fóònù rẹ tàbí kí o gba áàpù tuntun Momo sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ. Kí ìwọ náà lè gbé ìgbé ayé tó dùn pẹ̀lú wa. Momo, ó dára ju owó lọ.
Tí o bá wà lórí nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì àrídájú, ìyẹn Naija Confirm wo ẹ̀bùn 1,000 naira ń dúró dè ọ́. O tún ní àǹfààní láti gba èlé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún lórí èyíkéyìí rìsáàjì tí o bá ṣe. Àníkún dátà lọ́nà 100 fún oṣù 6 àti ìlọ́po méjì dátà lórí rìsáàjì àkọ́kọ́ rẹ ní oṣù òpó. Ìyẹn gangan ni Nine Confirm látọ̀dọ̀ Nine Mobile tí ó yọrantí. Ra síìmù tuntun lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ *1400# lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká rẹ. Nine Mobile wà níbí fún ọ, wà níbí fún Naija.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet. The bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml Hypo sachet to do more housework.
Every morning, na better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
This place is rocking and rumbling. Disbelieving.
This thing no be just game, na life. E go carry person up and down. Sometimes e go make you laugh. Sometimes e go make you sound person. E go totori your body. E go charge your body. Everywhere go soft. Na the new football season. GoTV don arrange to sama you all the better ball for Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, Premier League, FA Cup, and all the UEFA games wey carry weight. Bobby, rush now go collect your own GoTV decoder wey carry 1 month free max subscription for only 9,900 naira. Make yourself balance for front chair. Take enjoy the new football season because na good football we dey talk so.
GoTV, love it.
As a mom preparing for a big family party, what's the right soup that goes well with Golden Penny Semovita? A, Eforiru. B, me and Taushe. C, Oha. D, all of the above.
All of the above.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes, Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Welcome to the Dettol Shield Show. So, your question is, list multiple uses of Dettol antiseptic liquid. Your time starts now.
We use Dettol for bathing.
Correct. During and after shaving. Great.
To clean my cuts and wounds.
Yes.
We also use Dettol for cleaning surfaces like the floor and kitchen towels.
Yes, correct.
We also use Dettol for laundry.
Okay, Mrs.
Cleaning door
Phillips,
handles too.
someone please turn off Mrs. Phillips. Dettol antiseptic liquid protects you and your family from up to 100 illness-causing germs. Dettol is endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Love watching your club's football highlights? Or are you super into DIY? If you love comedy skits or have to keep up to date with the latest news? If you want to sharpen your business skills or learn how to play the drums? Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today.
Every morning, na better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
My baby is 6 months old. Oh my! 6 months old? Wow!
Now your baby needs more than breast milk. It's time to introduce mashed meals. In addition to breast milk, begin to give your baby mashed meals that contain at least one item from each of these 5 food groups: eggs, fish or meat, fruits and vegetables, oils, beans, groundnuts, soya or millet, rice, potato, maize or yam from 6 months. In addition to breast milk, your baby needs this combination of food types to grow healthy. This message is from the Anrin Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Uncle Dentist, what are cavities and how does Colgate protect my teeth from cavities? Does it use Kung Fu?
No, dear. Most tooth pains are caused by tooth holes called cavities. When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavities.
It's time to upgrade to the world's most chosen toothpaste, Colgate, because Colgate locks calcium in.
Colgate is recommended by the Nigerian Dental Association.
Yeah! Anytime you feel cold and cut out, take Procold. Procold now, better melody. Take Procold for effective relief from cold and cut out. Everywhere you go, take Procold.
Procold has paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh. If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Procold is distributed by Orange Drugs Limited and endorsed by the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Procold. Relieve cold and catarrh.
Guy, if I tell you all this plenty airtime and data, who are they take flex? Now dash glow dash me, you go believe.
Dash for this kind of economy, I beg you.
Diana, as I buy my glow sim like this spirit, I first collect 1,000 naira welcome bonus, Sarah. As I come recharge, bam, glow knock me 10 times airtime bonus. I also enjoy double data. Join.
Wait, you mean 1,000 naira welcome bonus?
Yes.
Plus 10 times airtime bonus?
Yes.
Plus double data again?
Yes.
Papa, where's universe now?
The glow break the universe now. You want try?
Oh, mo, no wonder boys they flex anyhow on top phone 247 non-stop. Hey, I talk am.
My people, not let grass grow under your Lego. Go get your glow sim today. Dial *777# to buy and enjoy 10 times airtime bonus plus up to double data. Offer day for both new and existing subscribers there.
Glow Unlimited.
Drink that, don't go for it. Hey, life na highway. Me, I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limit in my way. God don't make them my back. Nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine and I will go for it. Go, go, no limits, go for it. Go, go, drink that, don't go for it.
Hey, that's why you came this early morning. I even thought you were flashing when I saw your call.
Flash, Ke. I have upgraded, and this time I'll be the one to spoil you. So get ready.
Wait. Don't tell me better thing has landed.
Yes, so Zenith's Better Life promo is back with season 3, and I just won a 150k gift card.
Hooray! That's right. Zenith Bank is giving away gifts worth 150,000 naira each to 20 lucky customers every 2 weeks in the Zenith Better Life promo season 3. To qualify, simply open a Zenith Bank account and maintain a minimum of 5,000 naira. Request and collect a physical or virtual Zenith Bank debit card. Then download and register on the Zenith mobile app or register for *960# Easy Banking. This promo runs from June 1st, 2023 to May 31st, 2024 and is open to new and existing account holders. Terms and conditions apply. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
LifeMate just launched her new LifeMate app. Enjoy multiple discounts after you download and sign up on your mobile. Plus, enjoy extra discounts if you buy up to 1 million naira products and above. Hundreds of special products are sold at low prices. Offer lasts from 5th to 27th August. Visit any of our showrooms or call 081 2000 6000 for more inquiries. Terms and conditions apply. LifeMate, your LifeMate forever.
Bàbá, ẹ dákun a fẹ́ wọnú ẹgbẹ́ àgbà. Àìsàn abáàdì tí ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi. Ó ti lo gbogbo oògùn. Ó ní ọlọ́rìí fẹsẹ̀ létọ̀ọ́. Lóòótọ́ làwọn àìsàn afínní nàkànàkàn bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá rọ́ọ̀lù yàn pẹ́rẹ́ fúnra oníkọ́ ní ọ̀fẹ́ máa fẹnu ara rẹ̀ pé kú. Aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy lọ́nà àbáyọ bírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ wulẹ̀ po kámbáàdì mu nítorí àìsàn tí òjú tàṣíwájú elégbòogi ó tán pẹ́pẹ́ dànù. Àwọn irinṣẹ́ àgbàlódé ló sẹ̀ ti kalẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fi ṣàyẹ̀wò kí wọ́n lè mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ara gan lábẹ́ ìdarí akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ medical consultant tó dúró tán. Gbàgàdà lọ́fíìsì wá sí dàálẹ̀ látago 9 àárọ̀ sí 4 àrọ̀lẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Monday sí Friday, aago 9 àárọ̀ sí 3 ọ̀sán ni lọ́jọ́ Saturday. 49 Sango UI Road beside Fat Oil Filling Station opposite Sango Police Station Ibadan. 0802-223-3370 0802-223-3370. Ẹ dúró gbé gbogbo ẹ̀sán tí ń jẹ kòbókò lọ́wọ́ aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy.
Guy, see how many power bank only you dey carry. You dey sell am.
Oh boy, I get many important meetings today. I no fit miss them.
My brother, you dey give yourself wahala. How na? You suppose dey use the Itel P40 to dey power yourself. Enjoy real power with all new Itel P40. With just one charge, enjoy 3 days of fun with a 6000 mAh mega battery with fast charge and 7 GB RAM. Also get 5 GB data from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy Itel P40 and activate with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 now. Itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
It's a new dawn in the world of education as West Midlands Open University, WMOU, a new online university, receives licensing approval to offer degree granting programs in Nigeria. WMOU is bringing university education close to you in faculties of business, social sciences, and various courses like accounting, business management, economics, and lots more to choose from. Our courses are flexible and you get to choose your learning environment, which allows professionals and anyone in the workforce to further their education with ease. Flexible payment options are available, but various other ways to make studying with us more affordable. Enroll at WMOU to get that degree today. For more inquiries and updates, follow us on any of our social media platforms at WMOU Nigeria on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On LinkedIn and YouTube, it's West Midlands Open University. Admission date for the September session will be announced soon, so get ready. WMOU, another first in the Ibadan's educational history.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet. The bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml hypo sachet to do more housework.
Aha!
Your favorite housemate, they come back biggie house. For this season, we don't cook better sit-down watch. We go make you shout, see go babe. Who go serve us correct bars? Who go come spice and with ghosts? Who go use ship take pepper them? BB Naija All Stars, they bring you 247 drama.
Get ready to jam your faves for BB Naija All Stars with 247 drama on GoTV channel 49. Live eviction show and highlights on Africa Magic. Dial star 288 hash or download my GoTV app to stay connected or get a decoder for only 9,900 naira. Big Brother Naija All Stars is proudly sponsored by Money Point, powering dreams in association with 8FM. Online trading at its finest.
Country people, imagine saying you fit actually make better money from money where you dey save. Because with Baobab Microfinance Bank, it is very, very possible. Then they offer you 7% interest on top your savings for 1 year. Hey, see, you no go dey experience any unnecessary charges again. We go dey collect your money anyhow. Because for Baobab Microfinance Bank, we believe, say, we supposed to dey thank you as you dey save with us. And not be just anyhow money, now better money, we go make your pocket answer you just because of, say, you be smart saver. So if you don't ready to make money work for you, call us sharply for our number 070-002-26222. Because our Kaja team don't stand gidigba to show you how you fit open your 7% interest and make your money grow wella. No let this better opportunity come out from your hand. Join Baobab Microfinance Bank today so you fit get your reward for saving. Remember, for Baobab, with the finance, you go flourish.
Guy, see how many power bank only you dey carry. You dey sell am.
Oh boy, I get many important meetings today. I no fit miss them.
My brother, you dey give yourself wahala. How na? You suppose dey use the Itel P40 to dey power yourself. Enjoy real power with all new Itel P40. With just one charge, enjoy 3 days of fun with a 6,000 mAh mega battery with fast charge and 7 GB RAM. Also get 5 GB data from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy Itel P40 and activate with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 now. Itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
Splash FM 105.5.
Welcome back. This is still Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. We're glad that you could come back with us. All right, so we want to go back to the issue right here, and let's look at the next bus stop for us. If you want to call us, 0809-155-1055. That's the number to call if you want to call right now. We will take your call if you could reach out to us and make comments. Now, let's do a brief appraisal of economic policies of the Tunde administration so far and look at the effects it has on the welfare of the people. Now, I was asking a question about what the government is doing to address the opacity in our financial sector, in the oil and gas sector, and the tax administration system in Nigeria. Now, the tax reform policies of government, food price inflation, and all the things that the president said in that speech are very germane to us. But the twin policy in the early hours of this administration pushed food price inflation very high. The subsidy removal, the unification of FX, but the government is saying that with 200 billion naira to cultivate 500,000 hectares of land, 125 billion naira for MSMEs, 75 billion naira for 100,000 SMEs, 75 billion naira for manufacturing companies, plans on transportation investment in CNG buses, 100 billion naira to import 3,000 20-seater CNG powered buses in a country of 6.7 million registered commercial vehicles. So I was wondering, how much respite will this bring to the people? Now let's look at these policies and see the intervention that the government is promising. Is it commensurate to the pain that these policies will bring? That's a
very good question because it matters. The effect matters. The result matters. All of these plans they're not short-term plans. At best, to be conservative, we call them medium-term plans. And the pains that Nigerians are going through requires instant, can I use the word, amelioration of the situation of things for an average Nigerian. The buses that were going to be brought in, we're expecting that they said we should be expecting them in trickles from March next year, because I listened to Ajuri Inglali's interview, and he mentioned that these buses, even if we want them, they are not ready. We have to start conversation with them and all of that. So this time, the earliest time we can even expect those buses to arrive will be maybe in another 6 months' time, 4 to 6 months' time. And before then, people would have been groaning under the current pains. If we are planting cassava today, cassava will not be ready for consumption tomorrow. It will also have its own period to grow. If we are planting rice, so all of these are things for the future. It's good for us to plan for the future. It is good for us to attempt to inject things into the economy for the foreseeable future, which is short term, which is medium term. But there's nothing particularly available in the short term.
The release of the grains.
Every time grain has been released, how much impact has it had on the common man in Nigeria?
But they always say that it will push down the price of...
Does it? In reality, okay, so when we talk about grain, every time we talk about grain, corn is not the only grain that we consume. In fact, I can't recall the last time I consumed corn. So we are supposed to have rice, beans, millet, sorghum, and things like that. Wheat, soya beans, and things like that. Okay. Can anybody attest to the fact that these prices crash in the market because of this release?
Can I take this call? Hello. Hello?
Oluwaseun, thank you so much. My name is SB Bodunri from Apete.
Welcome, Sir Bodunri.
Our forefather said prevention is better than cure. It is better to prevent all these things happening than to wait until we start to cure. I don't know the amount of palliative that the naira is exchanging for more than 900 naira. I mean, the dollar is exchanging for more than 900 naira now. Can you imagine the impact that one will have on the economy? All round impact. Hey, care has to be taken. Let's stop destroying before we think that this is what palliative may not be able to take care of the impact of all this destruction we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I mean, I could feel the pain of the man.
Yes, so if we look at all of these plans that are in place, like I said, none of them is short term. They are medium term at best. How will we deal with the short term? Even the state government now, look at the set of supposed palliatives that they are throwing out there. What percentage of that is short term still? If we are not getting specific, we cannot consider them short term.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. How is me?
Good evening, sir.
This is Tunde.
Welcome, sir.
Okay. If you have to be honest and give good advice to the government at the federal level or state level, I think the best thing now is to import food into Nigeria massively, at least for the medium time when the result of the massive agric investment will be yielding. Let government import food now, just like the Murit Alama Mohammed Regime. I think that is the only solution. No palliative or ameliorating program. We save Nigeria now. Our main problem now is food. Let government massively import food into Nigeria. I rest my speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Obada Benjamin.
Welcome, Mr. Obada.
Last Tuesday, when Mike was doing his program, I I told him that I titled the president's speech. I titled this coming. He said he doesn't understand what I mean by it's coming.
Perhaps you can explain to him.
Yes, everything means it's coming. That is, it is in the future, not now. That's what I mean when I say it's coming. So you see, in coming, we are just there. Wait and wait until Jesus comes. Thank you.
Okay, I mean, these are Nigerians speaking here. I mean, truth be told, if you look at those things,
we need to solve problems.
He was saying the same thing that you were saying.
Yes. Cooking gas prices are expected to go up
next week. Yes.
What is the plan to take care of that? There is no food available. There is no food. And when we say there is no food, it means that food is too expensive. People that run farms are in trouble now because they are unable to sell the eggs they have.
Yeah.
The demand is ridiculously low.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
This is Jimola Ibadan.
Welcome.
I only complain about you only focus the federal government. What about the state? The other state government sends some people to Nasarawa the other time. Up to now, nothing comes out of it. They said they distributed a lot of money for them during June national day. Nothing is even yet. We didn't have anything from the state government, Mr. Simakinde. So we only focus on the federal government. Let's focus more on the state more than we are doing. The state is more to be more focused down the federal government. Thank you.
I presume that you don't listen to Splash Level often now. Last week, we were analyzing what Seyi Makinde wanted to do. We looked at what he said as well. I mean, and we're also going back to Seyi Makinde before the end of the program today. So maybe you should listen more. You will get more. $1 is said to be $920 now.
Only.
Fuel, $6.15 naira per liter. Crate of egg, it's been long I bought it. 3,500.
Well, haven't you been buying it?
I have not.
Why?
I just stopped.
Why?
I had to stop.
Yeah, one of the reasons.
But I buy for 580.
I buy for 580. I don't buy
590.
I don't buy 650.
I buy 590.
Yeah, now.
But in Lagos yesterday, I bought at 568.
Okay, but the one that is appalling to me is that a bag of sachet water is 350 naira now.
Only. Please, the only element.
Is it true that the bag of rice is 45,000 naira?
I don't. That is not impossible from the trajectory of.
It's 46.
46,000 naira.
Only, please.
Tunde, quickly, just in 1 minute. Look at these policies. The damage is doing right now, and the intervention, are they commensurate?
They are not, and nobody's feeling it. Whether at the federal,
nobody is feeling
or
it.
at the state level, nobody's feeling the
interventions.
Okay. So, I think the fact that they are talking about it makes it look like they are doing something, but. And people should understand, they want to save money. that's why.
At the expense of saving lives.
Subsidy. So you don't expect that they will
save money here and
pump in, in equal measure the amount that they are saving off the first subsidy.
Because they're still fighting inflation still.
Yes. So, well. I don't know. I was in Abuja on Monday, Tuesday, and I saw that I saw a number of LPG
vehicles,
stations. So
not CNG, LPG.
That they are now adding it. That is available. Okay. So let's hope that in due course we will rely less on petrol. That is also not short term. So if it is about short term,
yes.
I think there is nothing on it.
If you are looking at short term, you do know that the cost the average cost of converting LPG CNG is $500,000 naira.
I hope I can do that over a period of 2 years.
For my car?
You are going to have to.
My car?
Yes, it will cost you about $500,000 to convert.
If I start paying,
okay, so
pay to whom?
Buy
Who are you paying
sneakers.
to?
Buy sneakers.
Where is helping me to convert?
Buy sneakers, guys.
So where will the person get
Buy
capital
sneakers.
to give you the money?
There has to be an arrangement now.
Can you do it in installment?
Okay, so how will I be able to pay for the kids?
I don't know.
Are you saying that you don't have any plan for normal people?
Guys,
have plans for people that can afford to buy it.
We have to go for a break.
The plan for normal people is for them to buy sneakers.
We have to go for a break
Good ones at that.
for the news. All right. Thank you, guys.
Splash FM 105.5.
Quick, Charger 240.
Hot news, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity Station.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on News Highlights at 6 p.m. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has stated that the price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, will continue to increase as long as the US dollar rose in the foreign exchange market. National President of IPMAN, Chinedu Okoronkwo, disclosed these to newsmen who are reacting to speculation of further fuel pump hikes. As a solution, he urged the government to double up efforts to make compressed natural gas available for Nigerians. Naira dropped further, exchanging at 782 Naira to $1 on Wednesday at the official market. By the parallel market dollar, it exchanged at 910 Naira per dollar. The chairman of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria, today presided over an extraordinary summit of the regional body on the political situation in Niger Republic. The summit at the State House Conference Center in Abuja discussed recent developments in Niger Republic and decided on the next steps after the junta's removal of President Mohamed Bazoum. Earlier, the Abdurrahmani Tijani-led junta announced a 21-member cabinet to be led by Ali Mahman Liman Zaini, who was appointed as Prime Minister by the military. The House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee probing employment racketeering in agencies of the federal government has issued a warrant of arrest on the IPPIS desk officer of the Asset Management Company of Nigeria, AMCON, Mr. Haruna Kolo, an ex-desk officer of the Federal Character Commission, FCC, had appeared before the committee on Monday, where he agreed to have collected huge sums of money for employment on behalf of the FCC chairman, Mrs. Muhiba Dankaka. He has, however, failed to honor the invitation of the committee in subsequent hearings on Tuesday and Wednesday. The hearing was adjourned abruptly till Monday, 14th of August, as government agencies expected to failed to show up. The Acting Inspector General of Police, IGP Olukayode Egbetokun, has approved the reappointment of Assistant Commissioner of Police Olumuyiwa Adejobi as the Force Public Relations Officer, PRO. While making the announcement, Administrative Officer in the Force Public Relations Department, and Juguri Mansa, explained that Adejobi's reappointment followed his recent promotion from the rank of Chief Superintendent of Police to Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP. He was the Ogun State Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO, between 2008 and 2016. PPRO Zone 2 Headquarters, Onikon, Lagos, 2016, and Lagos State Command, PPRO, between 2020 to 2021. On the foreign scene, the local authorities in Ukrainian town of Kupiansk have called on vulnerable residents to evacuate as the Russian army says it has improved positions near the Kharkiv town. Russian officials claim Ukrainian drones headed for Sevastopol and Moscow have been downed by air defense systems. According to Ukrainian officials, at least 3 people died in an apparent Russian missile attack on the Ukrainian city of Zaporizhia
Washington says President Alexander Lukashenko is enabling the Kremlin through Wagner troops on Belarusian land and impose sanctions on parties and individuals in Minsk. Finally, sports news. Bayern Munich has reportedly agreed on a deal to sign England captain Harry Kane from Tottenham. With the forward reported to be leaning towards sticking with Tottenham, Kane must now make a choice. The all-time leading scorer for Spurs will cost the German champion more than their previous transfer record. Kane, who is out of contract next summer, wanted his future resolved before Tottenham's season-opening Premier League game at Brentford on Sunday, August the 13th. That ends the 6 p.m. news highlight for today. I'm Oluwaseun. Akinola, good evening.
Quick, charge at 240.
Hot news, cool vibes, sports, and more on the Integrity Station.
ní Lipton nínú ìkòkò dúdú ni ẹ̀kọ́ funfun ti ń jáde lójúmọ́ la fi ń ṣa ewé tíì torí kí a lè ṣàmúlò ewé tíì tó dára jùlọ láti pèsè ògidì tíì tí títa sánsán òórùn rẹ̀ máa ń kan sáárá jáde. ngan nìṣẹ̀dá Lipton Yellow Label tea tó ń jẹ́ oṣù ṣámúṣámú lóòrèkóòrè. tíì Lipton Yellow Label ń ṣe ni lákọ̀tún nígbàkigbà.
gbádùn ògidì ife Lipton Yellow Label tea tirẹ̀.
This is what it sounds like when you mindlessly munch away at your snacks. Boring, dull, routine snacking.
And this is what it sounds like when snacking is loud, proud, gooey, chewy, playful, joyful, and all-round fun. Because when joyless snacking attacks, we'll be there to fight back. Snack out loud with Fanta.
You too can win an all-expense-paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnets promo. Buy the Indomitable 70-gram pack and find the Golden Magnets inside. Visit indomie.ng/Golden Magnets promo to enter your details and unique code. Golden Magnets winners will experience the magical wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnets winners can also win amazing prizes. Get your favorite Indomitable Magnets with every Indomitable pack you buy during this promo. Terms and conditions apply.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher, a pilot, an astronaut.
Kids have big dreams, but a lack of iron in their diet could affect their brain development. That's why one sachet of Cerelac Junior provides 50% of their daily iron needs to help them learn to their full potential and fulfill their dreams.
A musician, an architect.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
It's a new dawn in the world of education as West Midlands Open University, WMOU, a new online university, receives licensing approval to offer degree granting programs in Nigeria. WMOU is bringing university education close to you in faculties of business, social sciences, and various courses like accounting, business management, economics, and lots more to choose from. Our courses are flexible and you get to choose your learning environment, which allows professionals and anyone in the workforce to further their education with ease. Flexible payment options are available, but various other ways to make studying with us more affordable. Enroll at WMOU to get that degree today. For more inquiries and updates, follow us on any of our social media platforms at WMOU Nigeria on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On LinkedIn and YouTube, it's West Midlands Open University. Admission date for the September session will be announced soon, so get ready. WMOU, another first in the Ibadan's educational history.
Cowbellpedia is back with more subjects and more entertainment, and up to 100 million naira worth of prizes, scholarships, and cowbell products. Introducing the new quiz master, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, and your host, the stunning Linda Ejiofor. Watch 14 weeks of pure genius on Africa Magic, NTA, and TVC. Cowbellpedia. So good, so smart.
Splash FM 105.5.
We've got the city on lockdown.
Got my own city that I hold down.
We are Splash 105.5.
Thank you for listening to us. This is Splash 105.5, your integrity station. I got a text from one of our listeners who said, my dad works with the Force Education Unit of the Nigeria Police Force. He's a vice principal in one of the police secondary schools. His salary stopped in March 2022 and didn't receive any kobo until July last month. The admin people claimed it was IPPIS errors, and those affected were numbering about 100.
1 year.
That's about a year.
Yeah.
And it speaks to the endemic corruption or the pandemic corruption that runs the system. And don't forget that the IPPIS has been a subject, I think since 2013 or thereabouts. The IPPIS has been a subject of debate.
Funny enough, I believed in that system. I thought that was kind of a system that can warehouse,
It was terribly implemented.
Don't talk about the implementation right yet. Yeah. Talk about the system itself. Shouldn't that be a very wonderful system?
No, you see, I will never forget, there's a book written by Bill Gates, Business at the Speed of Thought. That's the title of the book. And he says one thing in that book. He said, when you have an efficient, well-designed system, when you automate, it makes it more efficient. But if you have a poorly designed, inefficient system, when you automate, it becomes a disaster.
Yeah. Okay, I guess someone is here.
So the automation is the problem.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm SB once more. Those who are thinking of converting to to gas should not rest there, because the factor that is pushing petrol price up has not spared gas, and they should be thinking of how to convert to the use of water. They should buy a machine that can ionize water into hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. And that we use the hydrogen ion to power their vehicle. Concerning our National Assembly, we are the only ones that is not feeling the pain. We are fighting, and money is no longer our problem at the National Assembly, but how to spend it. God bless you. God bless us.
Thank you. Well,
to talk to that, to speak to that, it has made sense. If you ask me, there are already vehicles. Toyota has a particular vehicle that runs on hydrogen. Yes, right now, and it's been in existence for over 10 years. It's a particular model, so it's a viable option. We also have technology that allows vehicles now to actually run on water, like he has described. But the problem remains the same. Can you afford these vehicles?
So when you begin to drive vehicles that run on water,
there's going to be water scarcity too.
We'll not be able to get water to drink.
There'll be water scarcity too.
Because
water scarcity?
There will
already
we already have a water problem.
We have water problem.
Yes, we do.
Is it a special kind of water?
No.
Or the normal water?
Oh, you think water is available everywhere?
There are many people who go to bed in the world today without water.
That is clear.
Yeah.
I mean, there are countries
where
places that are maybe 85% deserts. Yes, I will understand. Yes. In Nigeria, are we short of normal water? I'm not saying good water.
Okay.
We don't have good water.
Okay.
Are we short of normal water?
What then would you call normal water? Is normal water supposed to be bad water?
No, I'm asking as a layman.
All right, let me take this call. Hello. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Oluwaseun, good evening. Only Michael, you speak good evening. This speaks from you. We cannot get any short-term palliative because we have not put what we call long-time system. Oluwaseun, you remember that every time government candidate comes to your station, I will ask them, how are they going to manage farm settlement or can a job dam? There's nothing from 1999.
Okay, those guys can feed at least half of Southwest. Go and check the river basin. They have been collapsed. These are the long-term systems that can cushion the effect of this problem we have now. You are talking about PPIs. It's human beings that are there. In year 2020, I mean 2000, when I want to go to the job in Abuja, they said I should go and change to Osun from Oyo. The man said the road is very close to Akinola. I should bring something. I said no, because I don't know whether I will become a politician. It has been there before. Now, Oluwaseun, I want to ask one question. The governor of Akwa Ibom said federal government give them 300,000 bag of rice. Is it for all the states? What are our local government doing? Farming, nothing. No construction, nothing. You are now saying you get short-term palliative. You cannot get it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank
you, Zasif. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, guys are talking about short-term palliative and
there's
this
none
was
inside.
exactly what we discussed last week.
Yes.
Any short-term palliative that we have to be at the micro level.
Yes.
Micro level of governance.
Like what Oyo State government was saying, that food will be distributed.
Ogun State also said the same thing.
See, these are the palliatives people need now.
We are the heart of this.
We are just giving.
They have collected allocation. No, local governments have collected allocation. No,
they are elected local government chairmen. Most of them within the short time in office. Some of them have bought 2-3 houses. Trust me. Why are they quiet? Why have they been so silent about it? In every local government, maybe you have 8 wards, 10 wards, 12 wards. Why are the local government chairmen not saying this is what we are doing at this level?
They have collected allocation.
Okay. We are moving to the next point. Michael, I'll come back to you. But this story is just here now. The Economic Community of West African States has ordered its standby force to restore constitutional order in the Niger Republic. The President of ECOWAS, Omar Aliou Toure, made the declaration while reading the resolution of ECOWAS on the Niger coup at the ECOWAS extraordinary meeting in Abuja on Thursday. It also called on the African Union, AU partner countries and institutions to support the resolution taken by the sub-regional body. They met today in Abuja. ECOWAS said all efforts made to dialogue with Niger Republic military junta have been defiantly rejected by coup leaders as they condemned the continuous detention of President Mohamed Bazoum and his family members. The resolution partly reads, direct the Committee of the Chief of Defense Staff to activate the ECOWAS standby force with all its elements immediately. Order the deployment of the ECOWAS standby force to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. Underscore its continued commitment to the restoration of constitutional order through peaceful means. I found that as contradictory, but they said that they've tried all the peaceful.
It's contradictory.
It's very contradictory. 1, 2, and 3 are not in alignment.
Insane. Michael.
So the ECOWAS has a mandate to preserve sanity in their region, to also, install, make sure that they fight for democracy, that democracy, takes root in their sub-region. But at the same time, ECOWAS needs to understand that you don't bring peace by fighting. You also have to engage these people. I don't know how they are going to do it, but I think that they are torn between two options, either to use force or diplomatic means. But it looks like the diplomatic means will fail eventually, because the military junta in Niger has already set up a government. So I don't know how they will revert to what they used to have. I don't know how they are going to do it. It will take something extraordinary for them to reverse what has been done already. I'm not sure whether it will be possible within the shortest time. But I'm also bothered by the fact that ECOWAS just came to life. In the last 5 years, there have been 9 coups in West African sub-region, Mali, Burkina Faso, even Senegal.
Yeah.
Even Senegal.
Why have they not gone to those places and ensure constitutional order? But why Niger? I
think Niger is very strategic for them. And don't forget that Nigeria is the driver of ECOWAS. Nigeria has a lot to lose in this adventure if Niger does not go back to democracy. The train to Maradi is there.
The dam.
There's this refinery in Niger that, that we're told about a year or 2 years ago that Nigeria was going to buy refined product from. Nigeria is trying to pipe gas to Europe to take advantage of the Russia-Ukraine crisis, to sell gas to Europe. Niger is a pass-by country. You cannot be dealing with a military junta when you have this kind of projects. The military junta wants to behave according to the side of the bed from which it wakes up. So Nigeria is the driver of ECOWAS, don't forget that. So Nigeria may be instigating some of these things because the economic salvation of Nigeria hangs in the balance in this matter.
Well, at the moment, the situation has become when you have, when they say, when mosquito lands on your scrotal sac, at that point, you have to think about it. In fact, even clapping on it may become extremely difficult for you to do. Nigeria now drives ECOWAS, not just by assumption, but in terms of legitimate leadership of ECOWAS. Nigeria has a lot at stake in Niger Republic. And that a lot, if this matter is not properly handled, Nigeria is going to lose a whole lot. Do not forget that our Kainji Dam exists and thrives solely because of an agreement we have with Niger Republic not to dam their side of the river Niger, and that we will give them electricity for free. We have reneged on that at the moment with part of our sanctions. So if Niger wakes up tomorrow and decides to dam their own end of river Niger, Kainji Dam project effectively goes moribund at that point. That's one issue on its own. We have the Maradi rail project that is there, that there is debt on ground for. Nigeria is also the port of call for Niger for importation of goods into Niger because it's a landlocked country. Now, Niger is also not just our neighbor, but we are family members. Because the entire states and areas that border Niger Republic is literally Niger, and that part of Niger is Nigeria. Now, how you are going to find that delicate balance of saying, I will torture your cousin on that side, and you have to ensure that the torture is successful, it's going to be very hard. And that is why diplomatic approach seems to be the only viable option at the moment compared to the use of military force. If there is the use of military force, Nigeria is going to pay a steep price for it. And that is what I see based on what is on ground for us.
Okay, so where I think that we probably got it wrong was that immediately this happened, ECOWAS wanted to more or less strong arm the military junta in Niger, thinking that it was going to be a quick fix. Now that it did not work out, the idea of using diplomacy and other things was an afterthought. But there's already hostility. I do not really see the contradiction right now. They are all useful tools when you find yourself in this kind of situation. You also must read the situation. The junta right now seem to enjoy the backing of larger population, but we don't know how long that will continue. You know, because Nigeria as a country depends, a lot on support, from other countries. There is already a no-fly zone order in place. They are not getting aid from most of the countries where they used to get from. The longer these sanctions continue to hang around them, the more difficult it will be for the government to perform its functions. And when the citizens start to suffer, the level of popularity may start to wane, which in a way may force these military guys to be more open to discussions. Right now, everybody is forming.
We do okay.
But they are not going to be okay for long. I do not see any military intervention anytime soon. All this threat of
a show of force.
It's
necessary.
The protocol. In this country. But
all protocols duly observed.
I don't see that happening now. But I think that as much as we want to, deploy diplomacy, we should still also show very hard stance. Because yes, you said they have been cool, but the truth is now it's not looking like this thing is sweeping across West Africa. So there has to be a point where you draw the line.
Stop. Okay. Someone is there. Hello.
They say flight to Europe now is has more than doubled because we can't fly over Niger. Nigeria has closed its airspace. Flights are being rerouted. Flights from Nigeria to Europe now has more than doubled in cost within the last 48 hours.
That's the cost of instability. It affects everybody.
It affects everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
We'll take a commercial break. Return in a moment. Stay with us.
Na lie. Samo, na you dey sweep?
Na.
This one wey you dey arrange palace so, you dey expect visitor?
Yes, so. Na I job between full grand dey
come. Abeg you, no dey whine me jare.
Dey play. I say na I job between full grand na dey show so. Na be that. Abeg help me arrange that side quick, me I go boogie.
Serious?
Introducing GoTV Super Plus package. We carry all 380 Premier League live matches on top GoTV. Enjoy Super Sport Premier League channel, Universal, Disney Channel, and more. You ask, and we do. Make you recharge and upgrade to Super Plus to flex new level of football and more for only 10,500 naira. GoTV. Love it.
You're about to close the deal of a lifetime, and suddenly, your phone goes off because your battery is low. There's a hot gist in town, and just when you're about to hear it, your smartphone disappoints you. Oh, not again. Even worse, you're about to get that yes, but they can't reach you. No smartphone guarantees you your dream like the Itel P40. With just one charge of its mega 6000 mAh battery, power is yours for 3 days. Also get 5GB from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy Itel P40 and activate it with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 to get this offer. Itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
Now that you have finished SS3 exams, what's next? Enroll for A-level program at OBMS Cambridge Advanced Level College, Total Garden, Ibadan for Cambridge A-level or JUPEP A-level program. It is your best option for admission into 200 level in Nigerian universities or admission to overseas universities. OBMS A-level college is known for excellent teaching, outstanding results, affordable fees, moral and spiritual development of students, and conducive boarding facilities. At OBMS A-level college, we also offer SATs, TOEFL, IELTS, GCE, UTME, and post-UTME coaching. For more information, visit our new complex along Total Garden NTA Road, Ibadan. Website, www.obmsng.com. Contact us on 0803-386-1091 and 0803-303-9588. OBMS A-Level College. Excellence through integrity.
You're about to close the deal of a lifetime, and suddenly, Your phone goes off because your battery is low. There's a hot gist in town, and just when you're about to hear it, your smartphone disappoints you. Oh, not again. Even worse, you're about to get that yes, but they can't reach you. No smartphone guarantees you your dream like the itel P40. With just one charge of its mega 6000 mAh battery, power is yours for 3 days. Also get 5GB from Airtel for just 1,000 naira when you buy itel P40 and activate it with an Airtel 4G SIM card. SMS GET to 141 to get this offer. itel P40, one charge for 3 days.
Ó ṣeun ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ó kú ìtọ́jú mi, mo sùn dáadáa, gbogbo ara mi ló jí pépé. Ìrọ̀rí tí mo gbórí lé, àfi bí ìgbà tí mo bá wà lórí afẹ́fẹ́.
Àtótónu rẹ̀ pọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi, a kì í dúpẹ́ ara ẹni. Ìrọ̀rí Muka dá yàtọ̀ nínú gbogbo ìrọ̀rí. Eléyìí ni wọ́n ń pè ní Crown Anti-Allergy. Oorun àlàáfíà sòséni lórí rẹ̀.
Ó tó kémi náà wá wọ̀rọ̀ kan fi ṣàdá kí n pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí mi. Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, àwọn dókítà tiẹ̀ sọ wípé a ní láti máa pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí wa láàárín ọdún kan sí méjì.
Lóòótọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Ó tún gbà wo tó ti pààrọ̀ ìrọ̀rí rẹ. Ra ìrọ̀rí Muka kó o sorun àlàáfíà.
Muka, à ń fi ìdẹ̀ra kún ìgbésí ayé ènìyàn.
Guy, if I tell you see all this plenty airtime and data, where they take flex? Now dash glow dash me, you go believe.
Dash get for this kind of economy. I beg you.
Dey there now, as I buy my glow sim like this, spirit, I first collect 1,000 naira welcome bonus, Sarah. As I come recharge, bam, glow knock me 10 times airtime bonus. I also enjoy double data. Join.
Wait, you mean 1,000 naira welcome bonus?
Yes.
Plus 10 times airtime bonus?
Yes.
Plus double data again?
Yes.
But where's universe now?
The glow break the universe now. You want try?
Oh, no wonder boys they flex anyhow on top phone 247 non-stop. Hey, I talk am.
My people, not let grass grow under your Lego. Go get your glow sim today. Dial *777# to buy and enjoy 10 times airtime bonus plus up to double data. Offer day for both new and existing subscribers there.
Glow Unlimited.
As a mom preparing for a big family party, what's the right soup that goes well with Golden Penny Semovita? A, Eforiru. B, me and Taushe. C, Oha. D, all of the above.
All of the above.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes, Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Give malaria a double punch of Cortesonate and Ammonia Queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. Camosunator. Camosunate is anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate. And you will bounce back to life. Camosunate. Comes in 4 different packs, 4 different age groups. Either 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunator. Camosunate.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
Tí o bá wà lórí nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì àrídájú, ìyẹn Naija Confirm wo, ẹ̀bùn 1,000 naira ń dúró dè ọ́. O tún ní àǹfààní láti gba èlé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rún lórí èyíkéyìí rìsáàjì tí o bá ṣe. Àníkún dátà lọ́nà 100 fún oṣù 6 àti ìlọ́po méjì dátà lórí rìsáàjì àkọ́kọ́ rẹ ní oṣù òpó. Ìyẹn gangan ni Nine Confirm látọ̀dọ̀ Nine Mobile tí ó yọrantí. Ra síìmù tuntun lónìí tàbí kí o tẹ *1400# lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká rẹ. Nine Mobile wà níbí fún ọ, wà níbí fún Naija.
Cowbellpedia is back with more subjects and more entertainment, and up to 100 million naira worth of prizes, scholarships, and cowbell products. Introducing the new quiz master, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, and your host, the stunning Linda Ejiofor. Watch 14 weeks of pure genius on Africa Magic, NTA, and TVC. Cowbellpedia. So good, so smart.
Na lie. Samo, na you the sweep?
Nah.
This one one wey you dey arrange palace so you dey expect visitor.
Yes o, na I enjoy between full ground dey
come. Abeg you no dey whine me jare.
Dey play. I say na enjoy between full ground na dey show so. Na be that. Abeg help me arrange that side quick me I go book
Serious?
Introducing GoTV Super Plus package. We carry all 380 Premier League live matches on top GoTV. Enjoy Super Sport Premier League channel, Universal, Disney Channel, and more. You ask, and we do. Make you recharge and upgrade to Super Plus to flex new level of football and more for only 10,500 naira. GoTV. Love it.
àsìkò rẹ ti tó láti di mílíọ̀nìà bí nǹkan ńlá ṣe fàjẹ́ nínú ìfitọrẹ àsùnwọ̀n hope PS Bank ń fi mílíọ̀nù méjì náírà tọrẹ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ sí àsùnwọ̀n ìkówósí hope kí o fi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta náírà ṣe fàjẹ́ ṣe ìdúnàdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀márùn-ún tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kí o sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ àti di mílíọ̀nìà. láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa testa 569*9# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó dáńlódì app Hope Digital. ó tún lè yẹ ìtàkùn ayélujára wa lórí www.hopepsbank.com. àlàkalẹ̀ àti gbèdéke wà o. Hope oríire Hope Bank ní gbogbo ìgbà.
Splash FM 105.5.
Thank you for being there. I guess we're winding down right now. I'm looking at the ministerial nominees. You know, I said we were going to talk about them, and I'm looking at a number of them. I'm wondering if you can assign portfolio to them if you have the chance of doing that. So I'd like you to just pick the ones that you probably feel. What do you think is a
I like you. Before you go for before you go too far.
We all know that, but look at Nyesom Wike. Where do you think Nyesom Wike will function?
Niger Delta.
That's really clear.
Niger Delta.
But you see, with the way this administration is behaving,
Wike is seen as somebody who is
Mr. Project.
See, the difference is this. Let's look at the difference. See, the difference is this. When you're talking about works and
finish the east-west route.
No, that's not the issue. You need to understand that Rivers State is about the most liquid state in Nigeria. And Nyesom Wike paid cash for every single project he did. Wow. At the federal government level, that is not feasible. He may have to, some projects he will execute in 2 years in Rivers, he will need 4 to 6 years to execute at the federal level because of budgetary allocation. So he may not.
Will go to an APC.
So if Nyesom Wike becomes the minister, he cannot push projects the way he pushes as governor of Rivers State. So let's not use that as a yardstick. Nigeria is different from Rivers.
We were talking about Foreign Affairs Ministry, Director, but there is Ambassador Yusuf Metama Tugar here.
Yes.
Are we looking at him as a foreign minister?
Perhaps the only person on that list that
the only person who is a diplomat
that could be deployed to that ministry. But you know, with the way this administration is behaving, we don't know the kind of ministries that will exist yet.
We don't.
And that's
I was going there. Is Tinubu going to also use Minister of State, in your opinion, this time? Because there have been a lot of uproar against Minister of State.
There are also rumors about unbundling some ministries.
45 confirmed.
Yes.
I think we will still have some junior ministers.
I also think that some new ministries will come up, and some ministries will be unbundled, and some ministers' responsibilities will be balkanized to be given to more than one person. Like I said, education.
Like education,
they can
for
put tertiary education and then post-secondary education under one minister, and then basic and secondary under another minister.
Just like Buhari also unbundled the works ministry. You know, you also had
the business of the federal government with basic and secondary education.
The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is still clear on that, and policy. Unfortunately, until that change.
We should, that's because it's not working.
Yes. You see, the policy is unification, really. It's just unification.
It's just to be able to unify standardization and all of these things. Because if you allow, look at the way during the regional government, look at the way the Southwest behaved in terms of education compared to other regions of the country.
And those were the glory days.
That's what I'm saying. So if you allow that again,
so what they
are talking about is that
keep unifying.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's exactly what we are doing.
That's what we are doing. That's why national common entrance.
But that's going to be very unpopular when it comes to the National Assembly.
Exactly.
It's going to be very, very unpopular.
The National Assembly on this is not serving the interest of the people.
We knew all along, and we still know. So
if it's wrong, why do we need to keep? I mean,
hello.
Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
This is Prince Bumi Adefusi calling from Apata.
Adefusi, you have just 35 seconds.
Yes, sir. You see, we already have 45 standby. Do we still need more ministers? See, Mr. President said citizens should calm down, that we should be hopeful. Now, in a situation whereby we should be building resources rather than increasing the cost of governance in the country, where are we going to? See now, concerning the issue of Oninje, if not because of the tension in the country, I would have advised Mr. President to let them be. It's just that Yoruba do say, pardon me, you couldn't put you by any if you see the way we are talking about Nigeria coup, you know that some of Nigerians are happy with the coup. So that is why our leaders should do what is expected of them, and what we are expecting from them are few, sir. Enabling environment, good jobs, good routes, and quality education. Is it too much for them to do for the masses? That is why coup keeps increasing in Africa. So they should learn from Niger.
All right, definitely. Thank you so much. Now, stay with most ministerial nominees. You have Ogun had 3. I mean, I wonder why Ogun had 3 ministers.
Why not?
I wonder.
Is the president
Kano, Lagos, Niger, Katsina.
Lagos is Ogun ministerial nominee.
No, is it Ogun?
Lagos
Is it pseudo Ogun or Ogun directly?
Okay, what did you say?
Is it pseudo Ogun or Ogun?
Okay, so we're looking at this.
Please, where is Dele Alake from?
He's from Ekiti.
Is he Ekiti or pseudo Ekiti?
If I go by the list that I got here from Budget Office, we have 27 ministries. I mean, that's 12.
We'll get more.
So if you look at agric and rural development,
48 ministries.
We're not going to get 48 ministries. How are you going to break this to 48 ministries? You have agric,
can we
aviation,
have Ministry of Livestock and Ministry of Farming,
of crop.
You see,
yes,
in this era of tightening your belt, right? Well, so
you are making this sound as if it's impossible.
So
remember, when you create more ministries,
more bureaucracy.
So it's not just minister.
So
if you're saying that we should sacrifice,
we're going to end up having 70 Federal Executive Council members from where we are at the moment.
Exactly. That's even the reason why we should not be thinking of
70 cabinet members is what we are going to have. They need work to do.
Cost of governance.
They need work to do.
Go up and well. So we need to wait for Mr. President to announce their portfolios. Then we can start this conversation. And at the same time, we need to start the campaign of you say we need to make more sacrifice. That was what the president said a couple of days ago when he made his broadcast. What is the sacrifice in this?
He said this is job creation. If you look at the job creation.
Wow, job creation.
Because they will get essays, they will get all of that now.
So Olawuwo, your final take.
The ministerial nominee from Oyo State, Abdulwahid Adebayo Adekola Adelabo. I'm looking forward to him being made the
finance minister,
budget and national planning minister.
I'm looking at your.
Interesting.
So, your take.
Well, on this, for me, I'm confused because there's so many people there with similar capacity. And similar qualifications. So there's a lot of confusion. Better I Do is there. You would think, maybe they want to use her for some. I would have thought maybe she probably would have done primary healthcare development agency.
Which is Parte's forte.
Which is Parte's forte. And by the time you look at all of it, it's confusion. Why? She's a qualified she's
Michael,
qualified to be a senior minister.
Minister is a minister.
Thank you for
She's qualified to be a senior minister.
So, congratulations to I think it's Kamsi Ochukwu, the girl with the authentic highest JAMB score. She also broke WAEC records. Congratulations to her.
All right, that's the bright light. And Orire too in that tax committee.
Yes.
For a level UI student. Thank you everyone for being part of this one. Tunde, Olawuwo, thank you for coming. Thank you. Tunde Nokoya, many thanks.
You're welcome.
Michael, appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Bolu, thank you too. I'm Oluwaseun Akinola. May Nigeria and Nigerians survive.
Amen.
Flash FM 105.5.
Charlie, how did you fuel your car?
Man, it's Verve to the rescue.
Really?
Oh yes. Verve is rewarding thousands of people with free fuel when they rent support, school fees, electricity payment, and loads of money for a free shopping spree. To qualify for a chance to win, just do at least 2 additional transactions with your Verve card weekly. The more you transact, the more your chance of winning. Promo runs from August 3rd to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Ask your bank for a Verve card today. Verve. Enjoy the good life.
Have you thought of studying abroad and you want to make this a reality? Mark your calendars on 14th August. University of Chester, UK is coming to